Um, Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Today is May 23rd, 2020. Pacific time it is 12:08 p.m. In fact, we want to speed up the lessons because we need to finish the uh, training about complete the Heartland Natural Health System before the end of this month. So we want to speed it up to finish it. So we not explain so much other information during the live broadcast, and we will try to just go strictly with the topic what we need to talk every day. Yeah, it's from today. And okay, get the pen. In fact, the words we use like this kind of table. It is smaller, and I also have checked the video we have done yesterday, and you can see uh, some clear, it's not so much clear, but for this, and I will try to use pen to write, and also I will try to speak slowly, and to for people can understand. And all these kind of tables, it is on the book. It is on the book. So we try to explain by tables because it will be more simple, it will be more clear, and it will be more easier to finish as soon as possible. Um, and yesterday I think we stopped at the appetite. Yesterday we explained the appetite for this table, for this table, um, for this table. So today we will start from the look. This is the stomach. Oh, sorry. Mm, we'll try to use this and also purple. Okay. Um, Today we will start from the here like a stomach around belly button, stomach around the stomach all around the belly button. This is the the parts of the body, and for the mobile pain, right? And remember before we were explaining like the diagnosis concept about energy stasis. We said the mobile pain is belong to the allergy energy stasis, right? So the diagnosis, the results is allergy energy stasis. If the people have the mobile pain in their stomach or even around belly button. So if the pain is not fixed, and if it is not always in one place, and it is sometimes here, sometimes there. Okay, so it is mobile. It is mobile. If it is mobile, and also this kind of problems is in the functional level, and it belongs to the allergy inner diseases. Allergy inner diseases, and and since it is allergy inner diseases for the treatment rule, and we need to see like the um, the smooth the allergy energy, smooth the allergy energy, smooth, smooth, huh? Smooth. The word is not so clear with this color, huh? Let's choose another color to see. The blue, maybe use green, light green. Light green we see, okay? And so the stomach or around belly button, if it has more pain, right? If it has more pain, it is allergy inner diseases. Allergy inner diseases, okay? If allergy inner diseases, we need smooth, smooth the allergy energy. This is the treatment rules, okay? And and if we want to smooth the allergy energy, we need HF. We need HF. The HF, it is shorted for the happy 40. Happy 40, right? In fact, happy 40 is a major formula, or it is the major product what we will use for allergy inner diseases. Sure, if you want to get faster results, you can use big dosage or double dosage. For the dosage, we will explain when we explaining uh, the products. Okay, so each F we will use. Generally, if the people have the stomach or the even the belly button around belly button, the pain over there. Generally, we need the stomach plus to combine. Stomach plus to combine. Why we need to combine the stomach plus? Because we need to make the SS system strong. SS system strong, it will help. It will help the happy 40 to improve the pains, to relieve the pains. So remember, make the energy strong. Strong energy is is a strong energy of the system, is a support for this system to recover from any kind of problems. So for this, the heavy 40 is a king formula. It's a king formula for this kind of mobile pains. But it needs the stomach plus SP to support, like assistant or the secretary to help the happy 40 to work. So remember, the personal nature health system is individualization health. And this, there will be a lot of combinations because we designed the different formulas and for different focus. And with the different focus, they can help together to make the problems recover faster. So this is the personal nature health system. And also, this is the reason why we need people like complete. And also, when we ask clients to supply us the body information, we also need complete, complete for the best results, for complete information, for the correct plan. So that is very necessary. Please, every people should have this kind of habit to require the complete information. Sure, to master this information also. That is why they need to learn, right? And also because because when we explaining the allergy inner diseases, right? When we explain the inner diseases, we said if it's a more pain, for this it's uh, uh, like a mobile pain, it is a confirmation symptoms for showing that your body has inner diseases. So, like here, you don't need other kind of symptom to support to make you to have a conclusion that people have allergy inner diseases. So here is empathy, right? Here is empathy because itself it is already a confirmation for confirmation for the stomach or the around belly button if the sharp or the dual pain. If this sharp or dual pain and this kind of pains, this is very sharp or it is very dull, dull, right? And this kind of pains, it happens always in one place. It's fixed place over there. So if like this, it is a blood stuck. Why here we mentioned allergy inner diseases also because remember before we have explained the information like what if the people have the inner diseases, right? Possibly they have no blood stock or blood blockage. But if the people have the blood stock or blood blockage, the people must have the inner diseases. So this is another way that the blood stock or blockage, it is a further level. It is a further level of inner diseases. You can understand like this. So when the people have the sharp or the dual pain in the stomach or around the belly button, this means the people already have the blood stuck, or the blood blockage over there. Maybe the blood stuck and the blood blockage is not so serious. Maybe even though the machines, the conventional medical instruments cannot point it out, but it is already the blood blockage over there. Maybe just a small, okay, small. But with this, they have the allergy inner diseases also, because the blood stock is a further level of the allergy inner diseases or the inner diseases. So that is why when the people have the stomach or around belly button, this kind of area to have a sharp or the dual pain, and if we confirm it is as blood stock or allergy inner diseases and blood stock or and blood blockage, and this is the diagnosis result. And treatment rules, for the treatment rules, and we should like smooth allergy energy, all right, and break break the blood blockage. So for breaking the blood blockage to improve the circulation, RBP is the king formula. RBP is the king formula. RBP, RBP, it is Ruby Plus, and it is shorted for Ruby Plus, or it is an abbreviation for Ruby Plus, RBP, okay? And this is the king product. This is the king formula. This is the king formula for this kind of problems, this kind of symptoms. And with KB40, it is the assistant. And for this kind of problems, the Ruby Plus has two secretary, or has two assistants. When the Happy 40 is helping the Ruby Plus to smooth the inner diseases, right? At the same time, we need the Stomach Plus to make the Stomach Plus to make your SS system strong, and then you can recover faster. You can recover faster. Finally, if your system can be recovered or not, it depends on the system if they have enough energy or not. If they have enough energy, right? Enough energy, it is the easier for recovery. And for like Happy 40 and Read Plus, it just smooth energy. It doesn't supply the system energy directly. We can only see if it is can help the energy. It is indirectly to replenish the system energy. But in fact, it is not. It is not direct replenishing. And in fact, when the Ruby Plus and the Happy 40 working, it is consuming your system energy for breaking the blood blockage or for smoothing the energy. So that is why they need Stomach Plus to support, to avoid the energy low. If the energy low, it is not good for the recovery also. So we use this kind of combination for this kind of symptoms. And because the sharp or dull pain in the stomach or around the belly button, it is a symptom for confirmation. For confirmation. So you no need. So here for confirmation, it is empathy also. So this means what? This means if for this area, the symptoms, it is for confirmation already. So we no need to check here. We no need to check here. We no need to check here. And the next one is stomach bloating. Stomach bloating. The bloating, it is a symptom for confirmation. It is a confirmation symptom for showing allergy inner Why it is bloating? The bloating, it is because the energy stuck there, or the energy not going well there, and so that is why the stomach will feel bloating. It cannot go so well. So this is allergy inner diseases. For this one, for this one, for this one, happy 40 itself, happy 40 is a major formula. It's a king formula. Sure, for this kind of problems, you also can NSP to help. NSP to help. And for the burning stomach, burning stomach, but burning stomach, it is a reference. It is a reference. It is a reference symptom. It is a reference symptom. So it is possibly from the SS voting energy low. It is possibly from SS voting energy low. If it is from SS voting energy low, it should have the other symptoms to support support like what? Like the bad breath, like the bad breath. Even like people could have the constipation. Whatever the constipation is serious or not so serious. The serious, it is the stool. The stool is always very hard. It's always very hard. And also, if not so serious, like the box is just hard from the beginning. So with this, the people have the burning stomach. People have the burning stomach. For here, we should use blood detox, and SP, If it is voting energy low, we can use blood detox and the stomach plus, stomach plus. I'm sure if the people have the constipating start at the beginning, we can also add happy 40. HF. But if the people only have the burning stomach, if they feel burning, right? If they only have this and they have no anything else, or anything else, the symptoms is not so visible, is not so serious, or it's just very slight. And then also we can only use the stomach plus for the burning stomach. We can only use this, but generally we need to use bigger dosage or double dosage for that stomach plus. Okay, and if SS finally low, the people have the burning stomach. Generally, it can combine with water restore. I want to let people see, so I want to not cover this kind of information. And if the people have the burning stomach, right, a serious burning stomach, and it is from the SS fire energy low, and generally the people will have the water restore, the vomiting with undigested foods, as or acidic odor in the mouth. What is acidic odor? Acidic odor, as we explained before, in the people, like when they doing the hiccups, or when they doing the they can smell the undigested food smell by themselves. But this kind of smell, generally, if the people is not so close to you, and they cannot smell it. So this is like acidic odor. What we mentioned in our questionnaires. And with this, if it is from SS finally low, the key products we should use unified field to improve that. So the burning, this kind of words, it looks like fire toxin, but because the stomach is very special organs, and is acid inside is very, very strong. And in fact, the people feel burning stomach. It is from the gastric acid directly connected with the skin of the stomach to make this kind of burning. And it could from SS water in low and fire toxin high. And also it is possibly from SS5 in the low also. But anyway, the burning stomach, it is a reference symptom. It is a reference symptom. It is not a confirmation symptom because it's could from different kind of situation. If SS14 low and with fire toxic high and here be blood detox, stomach plus, even the heavy 40 we should combine for working these kind of problems. If SS5 low, adrenal fire pill, it is the key products. It is the key products for that problems. Okay. If the people have the acid reflux is especially very serious reflux. And in fact, it is a confirmation symptom. It is a confirmation symptom for showing that your allergy immunity is ceases. Your allergy immunity ceases. So acid reflux, it is a confirmation symptom for showing that your allergy energy is stasis. And if allergy energy stasis, sure, happy 40 is the king product for that. With the stomach plus, here should be a stomach plus for as an assistant to help for that. And you can, especially for the serious acid reflux, for heavy 40, you can use really double dosage. Double dosage is like 4 capsules per time, 3 times daily, to make the working faster. If the people have very serious reflux, and also at the same time they have the very serious constipation, like the poop or the stool is very hard from the beginning until the end. And with this, you can use liver detox to replace the heavy 40. And liver detox also can improve the acid reflux. Remember, when we use the liver detox, we do not use heavy 40. And when we use heavy 40, we do not use liver detox. These two products generally we do not use together. No, because the liver detox also can do the function for the heavy 40. For the heavy 40, remember this, okay? Let's see for the next. After we close the campaign, you can see the full page right now. Let me see. Yeah. If I'm not in the picture, if I'm not in the video, and the picture will be very clear, that's fine. Okay, look. If the people have very serious reflux, it is a confirmation symptom for showing that, and you have the liver allergy immunity stasis, and happy 40 is the king formula with the stomach plus to help. And for the acid reflux, and you can double dosage of the happy 40 to make it work faster. Yeah, if serious constipation, and you need liver detox. When you use the liver detox, you don't need happy 40. Sure, when you use the liver detox, you also need the stomach plus to help. Yeah, it's clear, huh? It's clear. Okay, let's see the next page. And that didn't go. Okay, it goes. In the SS section, in the SS section, in the SS section, the next the symptoms, what is it should be like the taste in your mouth, the taste in your mouth, the taste in your mouth, taste in your mouth, taste. Okay, the taste, firstly is a bad breath. The bad breath, as we said, what is bad breath? The bad breath is very strong smell. Okay, even when the people are far distance with you, are far distance to you. What is far distance? 2 meters away. 2 meters is like six feet away. Even 6 feet away, when you talk, when you open your mouth, they can smell. They can smell. They can smell you. They can smell you. Okay, this is the bad breath. What we mentioned in our questionnaire. In our questionnaire, the symptoms, the bad breath. And this kind of bad breath, it is a confirmation symptom for showing your SS water energy is low, your SS water energy is low, and fire toxin is high, and fire toxin is high. And for this, we need blood detox and heavy 40, and to uh, uh, for this, we need blood detox to clean this kind of fire toxin and to replenish the water energy. Okay, and but the heavy 40 is assistant. Why it is we need a heavy 40 as assistant for this? Because when the people have the bad breath, their water energy is very low and their fire toxin is very high. And this kind of fire toxin generally it will burn the microcirculation of the system. And if they burn the microcirculation of the system, generally this means the microcirculation in the system, it is also not so good. So we can combine the heavy 40 generally to help blood detox. Sometimes we even need combine with RBP. Sometimes we even need to combine RBP to help blood detox to work on cleaning the phytoxin in the SS system. Okay, and the blood detox is cold. It can clean the phytoxin, right? At the same time, it can replenish the water energy because the cold itself is water energy too, and water energy too. So bad breath, blood detox is for the bad breath people. The blood detox is a key formula, and it can combine with the heavy 40, or it can combine with the RB plus RBP to work on this kind of bad breath, on this kind of bad breath. Acidic acidic odor, acidic odor. It is also a confirmation symptoms. Acidic odor. And acid odor, as we mentioned, as explained, it is a smell that like the indigested food to come out from to come out from to come out of your mouth, and especially when you do the hiccups or when you doing like the hiccups and something like this, and the smell will come out, and this kind of smell it is like indigested food. Okay, and this is shows the SS fire energy low, and for this kind of acidic odor or acid odor, and we need to use the renal fire pill as the key formula to deal. Renal fire pill can replenish the SS fire energy by replenishing the KB fire energy, right? You replenish KB fire energy and for replenishing all of the body fire energies. And so renal fire pill for this kind of acidic odor is a major formula to deal. And at the same time, you need combine the HF, the heavy 40, as a secondary or as an assisted to help the renal fire pill to work on these kind of problems. Because when your fire energy is low, generally the energy will stuck also. The energy will in the stasis level also. And even though it can affect the blood flow, the blood flow also will not be faster, also will be not normal, also will not normal. But at least we can combine with heavy 40 to help the renal fire to work on this kind of acid odors. In short, watery diarrhea is possibly combined with watery diarrhea or mating with indigested foods or undigested foods. And bitter taste. And bitter taste, what is bitter taste? Bitter taste is a confirmation symptom for showing that your allergy inner stasis or your allergy energy is stuck. And bitter taste, where it is from? It's the generally the gallbladder juice will be secreted by the liver, and then it will be stored into the gallbladder. And then when you're eating the food and the stomach will digest food, and when pushing the food is going down, and the gallbladder will release the gallbladder juice to join the digestion of the food, and it just goes down. But if this kind of gallbladder juice is not going down, it is abnormally, it is from the allergy in the diseases, and make this kind of make the gallbladder juice to go up, and then you can feel the bitter taste in your mouth, especially in the morning, especially in the morning. And this is allergy in the diseases problem. Allergy in the diseases, we need to smooth it by heavy 40. Yes, heavy 40 is the king formula. Is the key formula for this kind of problems. No taste. If you cannot taste anything, especially it is chronic longer time, what is no taste? Like whatever you eat, you're not enjoying it. You cannot taste it. You cannot taste the sweet. You cannot taste it. It is sour. You cannot taste it even spicy. This is, you have lost the taste. You have lost the taste, and this is fire load generally. Fire load renal fire pill should be the king formula for that. But it is also confirmation, okay? And sweet taste, generally it is from hot damage toxin in the AKI system. It is showing that. And the sweet taste is not like when you take the sugar. When you take the sugar, you can feel taste, right? But this kind of sweet taste is always you can feel the sweet taste in your mouth, even when you do not take the sugar. You can feel about that. And this kind of problems, it comes from the hot damaging toxin. It is in your SS system. With this, we can RC, Roclear as a king formula for these kind of problems, and they need heavy 40 to help. At the same time, they need Stomach Plus. Stomach Plus for supplying energy for SS system for fast recovery. But the king formula is RC, Roclear. And the assistant is heavy 40. And another assistant is Stomach Plus. Stomach Plus. Vomiting. For the vomiting area, the section, right? That is retching. Retching is you feel vomit, but you cannot vomit anything out. Whatever the liquid, whatever the food, you cannot vomit it out. This is called retching. Retching is allergy inner disease. Allergy inner disease and heavy 40 is the king formula. Stomach Plus as the system to help. With undigested food, if the food is undigested or indigested anyway, the food, it cannot be digested so well, okay? If the vomiting with undigested food, this means your stomach cannot digest the food completely. And this will show you the allergy interstices and fire energy is low. Allergy interstices can be referred as king formula. Renal fire pill need replenish the excess fire energy to work on this kind of problems. And also generally, when we using renal fire pill, for replenishing the people's fire energy, right? Generally, we will ask the people to swallow, remember, to swallow the renal fire pills and other pills with the ginger tea. This will help a lot also. And ginger itself, it will be good for retching. It will be good for replenishing your fire energy. And so with ginger tea, to swallow the renal fire pills, it can help the renal fire pill to work more strong for that kind of problems. So remember, when you're using renal fire pill, you can use the ginger tea to swallow. You can ask the people to use ginger tea to swallow. How to cook the ginger tea? I already talked before when we're explaining about diabetes. Remember? Okay, ginger tea, how to cook it. Okay, and if they were meeting with mucus, this means the allergy in the diseases, yes, the allergy SS energy is low, and also it means the phlegm toxin inside. We should use the phlegm pill. We should use happy 40. We should use some plus together to work on this kind of problems. The phlegm pill they can remove. Use the mucus, remove this kind of phlegm. Okay, remove the phlegm. And happy 40 is most energy because once the phlegm in your mucus or phlegm in your SS system, and it will kidnap your energy flow. To make energy flow is not so well, so smooth. So we need phlegm pill as a key product for removing this kind of mucus of phlegm in SS system. At the same time, we need to use happy 40 to smooth energy because the phlegm will kidnap your your SS energy flow, your kidnap your energy flow to make more problems. Happy 40 and also some plus to make your stomach SS system strong for faster or better recovery. Uh, all these symptoms is for confirmation. Confirmation for what? Confirmation for this. Okay, so that's why here is almost nothing. Here is almost nothing. Nothing symptoms here be listed. We not list the symptoms here. It doesn't mean it doesn't have other symptoms. Remember, for here it is just for help the symptoms to confirm what it is. We not list any other symptoms here. It doesn't mean it doesn't have any other symptoms. So you must understand this. Okay. Thank you. After fasting. After fasting, in fact, it is not a symptom for confirmation. It is not a confirmation symptom. The water energy low makes these problems. Yeah. Okay. After fasting, it is not a symptom for confirmation. And but generally, if you feel very thirsty, it is from water energy is low. If water energy is low, if water energy low makes these problems, according to other organ symptoms, or according to other organ systems, and if LL water energy is low, and we use lung water pill, if HS water energy is low, we use heart pill. If the kidney water energy is low, we use renal water pill to replenish energy, to reduce thirsty. But if the people feel thirsty but they do not want to drink, in fact, this is phlegm toxin or it is the fire. It is fire or the phlegm toxin. Fire low, it cannot push the blood flow, and it cannot put blood flow. Longer time, it can generate phlegm. It can generate phlegm. And for that, we can use phlegm pill or to combine with Drink a fire pill. Come up with fire pill to deal with that problems. Often hungry, watch energy is low, make these problems. According to other organ systems, if LL watching we use LL water long water pill, EHS we use hard pill, TB watching energy is low, we use water pill to replenish energy. If fire energy is too much and the symptoms combined with bad breath, we need blood detox to deal. Often hungry, generally it is from watching energy low. If watch energy is low and the people feel hungry always, long one pill to replenish LL watch energy, hard pill to replenish HS watch energy, renal water pill to replenish the KB watch energy. If fire toxin is too much, we need blood to detox, to clean that kind of fire toxin to reduce hungry. Prefer the foods. From the foods, what the people preferred, we can also check where the problems from. If preferring cold foods will help to confirm water energy is low and fire toxin is high. Because if the fire toxin is very high in their body, generally they like cold stuff. They like cold stuff to balance it. That is your body want. Your body want because your body doesn't have. And your body wants the cold. Your body wants the cold foods. This means your body need the cold. If your body need cold, it will help. We confirm that the fire toxin is high. If your body wants the hot foods, this means your body short in hot, and the fire energy is low generally. It can help us to confirm about that. If the people preferring the spicy and alcohol, if the people always take the spicy or the alcohol, especially like we have clients, they can take the whiskey every day 2 liters, from 1 to 2 liters. That is very, very much. And that will help us to confirm the hot definitely toxin is in your client's body. Because if you take the spice too much, if you take the alcohol too much, it will generate a lot of definitely toxin to make the stones, to make like prostate problems, a lot. Because too much alcohol will generate that kind of hot Japanese toxin. So from the food we can, and also you know another kind of information is when your class come to you. Generally, we will also ask another kind of questions. Like what kind of question? We will ask, will this program have any season difference? Like what? In the summer is in the summer is better, or in the winter is better, or no this kind of difference. If people have a problem A, if the problems in the summer is better, even they doesn't take any medications, they doesn't take any plants, if itself in the summer is better, that means his body need warm stuff, to deal with that. Because in the summer the temperature is very high, right? If in the higher temperature the problem is better or disappeared, this means this kind of problems is belong to cold problems. It is belong to fire energy low problems. Because summer is hot, summer is fire, summer is you understand what I mean. So this will also help us to confirm what the people's problem it is. If the people's problem is better in winter, like in the winter place, in the winter weather, right? The problems better gone, right? And generally, this kind of problem is hot problems. If it is hot problems in the winter, the nature help your body to give the much energy to balance about that. So you feel so 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 you will feel better in the winter. So this also means when we're dealing with this kind of problems, we need to use the cool or cold property formulas to deal with that. You understand what I mean? Many arthritis people, they will feel very worse in the winter. This means their joint problems is still the cold, Japanese toxin. It is not hot. And also many people when they have the uh, joint problems, they feel they feel worse when raining, when cold, when cold. The weather it happens in seasons. The weather also it happens in one day. In one day like morning like spring, noon like summer, like the afternoon like autumn, like night like winter. It's same thing. And the people, the problems, the joint problems, they will feel worse. They will feel worse at midnight. Midnight is cold. It's cold. Temperature is low. So the season happen in seasons like spring, like summer, like autumn, like winter, right? But also it happens in one day. In one day, for the morning, it is spring. For the noon, it is summer. For the afternoon, it is autumn. For the night, it is winter. Remember, this is 4 seasons in one day, 4 seasons in 1 year. It is interesting, but it is. The people feel worse at night. People feel worse in the winter. People feel better at night. People feel better in winter. People feel worse at noon. People feel worse in the summer. You feel me? So that is why I see the human body and nature, they always connect. They always connect. They cannot be separated. They cannot be separated. And what nature happens, what your body will happen too. Like external wind, like internal wind. External hot and internal hot. External cold, internal cold. Everything. That is why we see the human body like a universe, like a small universe. So when we studying the health, we should study the nature. When we study the problems, we also need to study the nature. And this is nature. This is natural health. Why we see it's natural health? Natural health because your health is like nature, and nature is like your health, and you and nature is always connecting together. You can never separate yourself from the nature, from the world. If you want to separate, it's impossible. Even you die, after you die, it's still in the nature. So nature is you. You are nature. Consider the problems like nature also. To fix the problems like nature also. Like ice. Ice is here. Ice problem here. You put hot water on, ice disappear. In your body, same thing. You feel cold, take ginger. Hot will remove cold. After remove the cold, your problem is gone. So Heshoutang is not just explaining something. In fact, Heshoutang is want to make the people to think your health, to think the problems in natural way. In natural way. In fact, we're spreading a way to think, a way to live, and not just like selling several products to get some money. No, that is not the Heshoutang task. Heshoutang task is for spreading the natural way, the natural think, natural way to people. Right now, people really need natural way to deal with their health. Thank you, everybody. That is everything for today. We will tomorrow, no, on Monday, we will explain uh, LL system, LL system on Monday. On Monday. Thank you, everybody. It is 51 minutes. 51 minutes, 43 seconds. Pray. Virus pass as soon as possible. People have better health and better wealth day by day. Thank you.